Yeah, if I don't make sure to show you in the video, sometimes people get upset because they want to see what's going on with Sam. Well, don't worry, y'all. He's happy. He has missed walking with me. He's been begging me every time I get up in the morning to go take him somewhere. And so many times I'm on my way out the door to go to work and I haven't been able to take him, but he's happy now. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Great day to get out for a walk. It's been a long time since I've been able to get out for a walk with you guys. So I just thought today would be a great day to do that. I don't know what made today special. Yesterday I could have done it, but you know, I've been a little bit upset by the fact that I haven't been able to do my morning walk and talks. And even the strangest thing is that I started these walk and talks as basically a bridge between talking about lion diet while I was dealing with the move. So those of you who have been around for a while might know that my channel goes all over the place with what I talk about, but I do try to keep it focused on health of some kind, whether it's physical health, mental health, spiritual health, even economic health I've covered. So at least I'm sticking to one theme. I always thought I would have a hard time having a YouTube channel simply because I do like to talk about a lot of different things. But now that I figured out that health in general seems to be my niche, I'm thankful to be here talking to you guys. And one thing all of these things have in common is that when you're focused on these areas of health, you're more empowered to do the things that you want to do with your life, that you truly want to do, not the hedonistic feelings of things that you want to have or whatever it is that you're focused on at the moment. What I'm talking about is those aspirational things, the things that you think about. What kind of life do you want to represent? What kind of family man do you want to be? What kind of husband? What kind of father? What kind of employer or employee? And one of the things I've been having the hardest time really putting my finger on is what can the average man do in the face of all the crazy things that are going on at the highest levels in our world right now? Because it almost seems like there just is no law and order anymore. There is no sanity in anything. So what can you do? What can a regular person do? You know, well, one thing I know we can't do is give up. Is we can't just sit back and let things happen the way they're happening. But at the same time, I've asked myself many times, what can I do? What is exactly that I can do? And I'm sure a lot of you are asking the same question. I mean, how is my life and my job with my family going to make a difference in all this insanity going on? I mean, you're watching things happening right now that don't make any sense because insanity seems to be the rule of the day. The one antidote I know is for your individual life is you got to be in the right place, doing the right thing at the right time. And so many times when we're seeking instant gratification, we're not in the right place. We're doing the right things at the right time. If you're not doing what you should be doing, you can feel it. You can feel it in your bones, you can feel it in your thoughts. And it drags you down. It can actually be depressing and cause you to sink deeper into your problems. And Lord knows if you let self-pity get a hold of you, how that can really start to spiral out of control. So the question is, are you doing what you need to be doing? Why do I tell you and why do I focus myself on what do I do for my health every day? I know that I need to be focused on my health if I'm going to take care of those I care for. If I'm going to be able to take care of my wife, my children, my animals, my neighbors, my friends, anybody else that it extends out to, I have to be taking care of myself. And that starts with simple things like, what am I putting into my body? What am I deciding right now to put into my body, to fuel it forward, to give it what it needs to get through the day? And so many times we're just putting junk in our bodies because we live in a current world where the situation involving food is that most of the things we call food are not actually food, but we eat them and they make us feel good for a few moments. If anything, they're more like drugs, because what I see people doing is constantly being addicted to something that is making them look and feel horrible. You know, and what that reminds me of is methamphetamine. People who get addicted to methamphetamine have always been a mystery to me, because I would look at methamphetamine users and say, What is it that they're doing that appeals to anybody to want to do this? And obviously is that they're not looking at those people. They're simply trying something because they thought it would be okay, and then they got hooked on it, and then they don't care what it does to them as long as it makes them feel good in the moment, that instant gratification moment, because they can keep getting it whenever they need it for a little while. But that's a candle that burns out real fast, just like eating this junk food that we eat all the time. And when I say junk food, I mean things that you might think are healthy are actually probably junk food if you really look at it closely. When you start looking at the ingredients on things, if you don't know what it is, why are you eating it? If you're putting things into your body that you can't even pronounce, let alone know what they are, you're probably not real concerned with how everything turns out. But when it gets right down to it, when you're all alone, when you're at home, sitting there watching YouTube on your phone or on your TV set, and you realize, I gotta do something different. This is not working for me. How do you do that? That's the hard part for most people. I know it was for me for a long time. It started with a change of eating, simply realizing that if I don't do something, I'm not gonna live much longer. That's not gonna work out good for my wife, my family, my friends, my country. By self-immolation, how am I helping the situation? I don't think that helps anybody. So I decided that I'm gonna start doing something better for me that's gonna help me get past these health issues that I had, these gut problems that I had. And boy, did that change a lot of things. I used to talk about wanting to go exercise, and I've been exercising so much more as a result of the way I started eating. And I even released a video recently about how I had problems with my hormones. Testosterone issues have fixed themselves because of this diet. And I've had people tell me that it wasn't because of the diet. It wasn't because I was eating all meat that my testosterone got in order, but it was because I cut out certain things and I started exercising. Well, one led to the other. That's the point about that, is once I started making good decisions about what I should be doing each moment, when it came to what I put in my body, it started to have a cascading effect on the rest of my life. So whether or not you can say meat itself is responsible, eating meat only is responsible for me fixing my testosterone issue, I can definitely tell you I wouldn't have had one without the other. And it was simply buying up that time. Whatever time that I have, not wasting it, putting things in me that are counterproductive, doing things for myself that are counterproductive, or even just not doing things that are productive. Because it's very easy for us to sit there and watch video after video or scroll through Facebook or whatever it is that we do that distracts us from doing what we're supposed to be doing. And that's one of the reasons why I want to keep these videos short. I've been trying to keep my videos short because I want to motivate you guys to get up and do the things that you need to do. Get up and make the food that you need to make, and hopefully encourage you to do things that are going to help your health. Because I think that's how we win. That's how we overcome the situations that the little man doesn't seem to have any opportunity to fix. When we realize that the rich and the powerful in the world seem to be running amok, going crazy, our antidote is simply doing the things that we're supposed to be doing that are better for our health, better for our family, and better for everyone by extension, by buying up that time. This is even a biblical aspect. You know, the Bible talks about buying up the time. Don't waste time. Don't think that your life is not important, because you are important. The things that you do for yourself that are where you're treating yourself as if you are a caregiver for yourself are very important to all of us. Because that's how we're going to fix these problems that we've dealt with all this lawlessness. That's how we can make a difference among our peers, that we can lift them up out of the mire that they feel trapped in. And that when all of this craziness blows past, we'll have a solid foundation still here of people who are doing the right things, that are watching out for one another, and that are making the most of the moment. Just getting out and going for a walk, I've missed walking with you guys because I've been working this new job where I walk constantly. So if you haven't said it in a while, I know I haven't said it very much because a lot of my videos recently have been talking about food itself. Haven't really gone into the exercise aspect of things because I haven't been able to share that with you. I've been doing it mostly at work, so that has made it a little bit difficult. But have you said it? Have you lately said it to yourself? Screw it, I'm gonna get up and do it. Well, that's what I did this morning, even though I didn't feel like I needed to, because I'm going to be walking plenty when I get to work today at 3 p.m. And I just said I need to do it because I need to be here for you guys. So get out there and do what you need to do for your health. And I'll see you guys next time.
If we pay extra, could we maybe get some grease or fat?